I know this update has already been released, but it hasn't been out for very long and I want to cover what I think this new update will bring once people start playing with it more. Let's start out with the Cobra. Both of these are nerfs, which is interesting. First of all, the Bloon adjust nerf might help people stop spamming 2-0 Cobras. However, I think that the upgrade would have to be a bit more expensive to help people stop spamming Cobras. Maybe $600. The other change is to misdirection. It's an increase in price. Only $250 though. I don't actually think that this will change things that much, but I think the price increase is well deserved. The next change is to the dartling gun. First of all, I think the price decrease is good, but I don't actually think this will change much. Dartling guns aren't very useful because of banana farms and sending economy, and I don't think this change will fix it. If Ninja Kiwi wants to see the dartling gun in play besides random trio, I think they would need to re-implement the lock and place feature. Ditto for powerful darts. Before we move on to the next tower, I'd like to mention that they still haven't buffed Hydra rockets. They need to do that. Monkey Ace time. First off, I think that the Ground Zero buff is interesting. Will it make it viable in Bonanza? Maybe. Will it make it overpowered? Probably not. I think the Ground Zero would need a price nerf too, because I think even with the buff, it's still not viable because it uses a tower slot. For Skyplane, the price nerf is tiny, and I'm pretty sure it won't impact the game much. Monkey Village. 5 changes is a lot for one tower, so let's start. First of all, for MIB Call to Arms, it's pretty obvious why Ninja Kiwi made it not stack. For the hypersonic strategy. For the price decrease for the base tower, jungle drums, and monkey fort, I think these price changes might make the monkey village useful in certain circumstances. People don't really use the monkey village because it pretty much forces you to use balloon economy. For the monkey intelligence bureau nerf, it still doesn't make anything viable in play. Most people already can pop leads and camos, so even with this change, it won't really affect the game. I'm tired of the monkey village and I hope you are too because we are on to the mortar. The mortar only has one change, and that's a price buff for the big one. I don't really think people use the big one that much. I think people really only use it in Bonanza, and a $1,500 price change won't affect anything in Bonanza. You would have to nerf the tower, not buff the price. Time for the tack shooter. Just one tower buff for the blade shooter, but I still think that if you wanted to make the blade shooter useful, make it pop lead or camo. It will be very viable if you do that. The pierce increase isn't going to change much, as the tack sprayer is still much better. Finally, for the engineer and heli pilot, these are technical changes. Nothing super important, so I'm going to just skip those. Well, that's it. I think that 4.3.1 is going to be interesting, and while some changes might make towers more interesting, others not so much. Ninja Kiwi is going in the right direction. As for more changes, I would have a bunch of price nerfs for the sniper. Let's see how it's going to play out. Thank you so much for watching. New videos soon. Farewell.